was haunting me, I couldn't take it anymore. Ash to ash, they fell in front of me. Dust to dust, my own economy. I walked for miles till I wound up at your door. What the journey cost and the lives I lost, I'd do it all again. That was just the start, see my bleeding heart was playing. Just pretend I'm on no more. What's in my head, put back to bed and lock the door. When I see red, there's nothing left, I'm on no more. I'm on no Hi, it's nice to meet you. Can I take your baggage just so I can free you up from any way? Then I'll be sure to seat you. I see a reservation, tell me, is that for one or two? See, that's the truth. Before I couldn't choose. Had enough hands holding on to me, now I let them loose. I grew tired of the excuse, my own abuse. What the journey cost and the lives I lost, I'd do it all again. That was just the start, see my bleeding heart was playing. Just pretend I'm on no more. What's in my head, put back to bed and lock the door. When I see red, there's nothing left, I'm on no more. What's in my head, put back to bed and lock the door. When I see red, there's nothing left. You want the truth? Or you can't handle the truth? You're just one step away from begging me to spare you the truth. You live through, well then you haven't a clue. I'll dust you off my shoulder right as I am finished with you. With the journey cost and the lives I've lost, I do it all again. No, it's just the start, see my bleeding heart was playing, just pretend. I'm on no more. What's in my head, put back to bed and lock the door. When I see red, there's nothing left, I'm on no more. I'm on no
Okay, been a while. Looks like I got plenty of problems. There we go. That fixed. Okay, so I've been playing a lot of this game off stream, just kind of casually for fun. And it's been a pretty great game. Been having a lot of fun with it. So we are the chosen rabbit of the Rabbit Village, of course. And we run in the dungeon, trying to complete runs in a roguelite fashion. Trying to get various achievements and progress the storyline. And currently what I've been doing has been the worst challenge for me so far. And that is trying to run a magic build. I don't do good with magic builds because of how magic is activated. So normally, you want to be able to dash. You want to be able to dodge attacks coming in. Well, to do magic, you have to press a button to enter your magic state like this, and from here you can cast magic, but you can't dash. So you have to exit that to dash, which screws me up a lot. And speaking of achievements, I just realized I think I've got a lot of talent points going to waste right now. So I've got all this invested in luck, which ups Wishing Fountain capacity, which is really good, by the way. However, an achievement I'm currently trying to achieve, I can't use the Wishing Fountain, so I'm kind of wasting all my points on luck there. Now the question of what else I would like to do. Ingenuity don't sound bad. I could get MP all the way up to 20. That gives me an extra reroll. So that sounds nice, because I have been having really bad luck with rerolls. The rest of this stuff, for what I'm trying to do, isn't all that important, so I think I'll put the rest into Ingenuity. It gives me more choices for stuff, and a couple extra inventory slots, which are always needed. And with my odd 3 remaining points, you know, I'll just put a little bit of attack speed. Attack speed's always good. There are multiple weapons you can use in this, but I've been trying to do the crossbow for it because I don't have to get up close and personal, which you don't want to with magic anyway. But you have a katana, a dagger, a two-handed sword, and a sword and shield. My 2 personal favorites are the katana and the two-handed sword. The knife can be pretty cool because you can turn it into shurikens, so otherwise I'm just absolute garbage with it. I haven't played with the sword and shield a whole lot. So this is the Wishing Fountain. Here you can choose like a free relic to bring with you, but for one of the unlocks I'm doing, I can't use that, and I have to win a run. Another one is the fruit skiers over here, where you can kind of skew what kind of relics you'll find, try to get a boost to them, but I'm also not allowed to use that. And then there's the hard mode stuff. Now I did do a few tiers of hard mode and unlocked some points, but since this challenge is already hard enough for myself, I've just taken all of that off. I'll pursue more hard mode once I can achieve this. There's also various costumes you can use that do influence your stats some, and I've been using the Red Hooded Rabbit because it has better MP recovery. Even though it's got a negative max MP, that's not really a big deal. We can put that back on pretty easy. I could choose some of the other, like, magic ones that start out with the Grimoire, but the thing is, I don't necessarily have to complete all of these achievements in the same row. So one of them is to have 5 Grimoires or more, I think. And then the other one is just winning without the fountain and winning without the skewer. But me, I'm trying to do all 3 at once, and it has not been panning out. So let's see if I can have any better luck with this run. Starting out, the crossbow's pretty bad. It's not all that fast a rate of fire, and it does have to reload. But it gets some good upgrades. And it can turn into some pretty nice things. And again, just so I can kind of zone my enemies is a big help. Since I'm trying to do magic, which naturally does that anyway. Get enough experience, you get to level up and pick a relic. So, none of this is particularly good for a magic build. However, getting the crossbow reload speed quiver is very nice. That's a fairly rare relic to come across, and it helps the crossbow tremendously, especially if you get it leveled up. Because that is the crossbow's biggest shortcoming. Heck, if we just get a really good crossbow build going, we'll ditch the magic stuff and save that for just its own dedicated run. Once we can also then use the fountain and the skewers to influence our runs just a little bit. Granted, even if you're using them, it still doesn't guarantee you nothing. Alright, so in most instances, you always want to go for the anvil. Got a chance to upgrade your weapon? You upgrade it. Because it's a big deal. So let's see. We've got the ice crossbow, the fire crossbow, the gun, and the special bolt. My personal favorite is the lightning crossbow, which I'm going to re-roll and see if I get a chance. I've tried the poison crossbow before, and it's interesting, but it's further upgraded form. It kind of killed my previous build. So here's the unstable lightning mark. We'll go for that, and hopefully we can get some relics to boost our lightning damage. We can get max HP, experience, or money. None of these are things I particularly care for this early on. I would have preferred to have gotten a relic or something, but experience kind of equates to a relic, so I'm going to do that. Alright. So this makes it more likely for us to get grimoires, so we might as well get that. Academy stuff will be good for magic. Maybe we'll get some luck with finding some. Now our crossbow can shoot lightning bolts, which will absolutely make a difference, because as you can see, lightning chains on enemies. It's got a little bit better of a reload speed, too. And here's another academy, which could synergize, but I really don't particularly like that academy one. But I've only got one. Oh, I get a free reroll, that's right, from wisdom. Planets can be a lot of fun if you get that going, but I don't know what the chances of that are. Here's something for Magitech, which is electric damage. So that just straight off helps us a little bit with electric damage. And if we get 2 of any of these over here, we get a bonus. So the more of the same relic you get, the more bonuses in that department you get. Right now we're kind of hurting for relics. Everything seems to go fine until it don't. You will just all of a sudden be getting the crap beat out of you. I also tried to keep an eye on the walls, because there can be cracked walls that lead to hidden pathways, which give you a little bit extra experience or money, sometimes some free rerolls. It's nothing crucial, but it's a nice little bonus. Or, can you sit and stop swishing your bum in my face? So, what we got here? These tablets are what are used to level up your relics, make them better. None of these are really great ones, but ones like these you can kind of cheat around a little bit. So I can put the negative sides off the screen and then only benefit from that +2 bonus, giving our crossbow reload speed up to level 2, which is +65, which is quite significant. Always destroy gold boxes, they have money. Now getting an enchant this early kind of hurts. Enchanting just levels up your relic without using tablets, which is great. I don't exactly have a lot of good tablets or relics to invest in. I still think I'd probably prefer that than another tablet at this time. Neither option I love. But take what you get. Sure, if you've been watching it, even at this point, you can see how crucial being able to dash is. Did you just almost fall? Doing something weird, mister? You, like, tried to do a backflip or something. And there's another academy. Now here's some grimoires. Here's some magic we can do. Unfortunately, it's not lightning magic, which is what I would greatly prefer. But I guess we'll take the fire arrow. just to have something on board. The fire arrow is pretty nice, but has quite a bit of a cooldown. Probably not going to use it a whole lot right now. Okay, this is the mini boss over here. That shouldn't be a problem. First mini boss, pretty dumb. Only does a couple things, and they're all pretty predictable. Only annoying thing is he does have some super armor to begin with, and he can put it back on. What do we get out of him? We got a Legendary Academy Relic, which gives us a big boost to Grimoire Haste. Absolutely going to take that. I don't even need to look at anything else. So now our fire arrow will be able to recharge much faster. So we're starting to get a magic build going. Okay, that is the exit. We still have a room down here. Even if it's just enemies, I take any room I can get. Someone slime walked right into me. Okay. Doesn't hurt too much. Shame though that I got starting out with fire spells and stuff when I went with the electric crossbow. It's not like I've taken a deficit to fire damage, so not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and get my quiver all the way maxed so we can have that reload speed. I got one more, and I think I'll put it on my legendary relic. So now it gives us more haste and crit damage, which our crit chance is not going to be great. We have no crit chance. Fantastic. But that could change. Alright, first boss battle. Now there's 3 different bosses you can encounter here, but lately I have only been encountering the one, and I'm not sure if it's just because of my story progression. Smart of me. Dashed the wrong way altogether. That one I dashed through, but yet somehow I took damage. Love it. I'm not doing good. This is not a hard boss. Honestly, the other ones I feel are quite a bit more threatening than this one. I'm just being stupid. And it's dead. Something nice. Did get a legendary relic, but it's a mystic. Not exactly all that much help for what we're going for. And another Academy one that I don't care for. I do like Shadow, but this ain't really an invasion build. Let's see if we can get anything else. Okay, we got a couple. I guess we only have this Academy. Reduce MP cost of the Grimoire in the left slot. Not exactly great, but it is another Academy relic, and I guess this will cost less MP, even though we're not hurting for MP. I don't really like any of those tablets. Can we get a special one? A special one that's not that one? Wow. Bad luck. Okay. Entrance isn't too bad. So with that, we can make our fire arrow better and also the ray star fragment. Let's give ourselves a little bit of a boost with the Magitech branch. I can't move my legendary relic up there because it has a stipulation that it has to be on the bottom slots to activate. Which I'm not worried about that. Get our free heal. We can move on to the next section. Here's where we can, this can make or break a run, getting a special bonus from this. So what do we get? Okay, we got Elementalist. That's not too bad. We can just get a boost to all of our magic. Honestly, I think I'm just going to go for that rather than waste rerolls and potentially be stuck with something worse. So all of our elemental stuff is better. Here's our first trader. We have a little bit of money. It's not really anything great. Foundation would be nice. That's a good tablet, but I'm a little short on change. Selling a potion isn't going to get it, and I really don't want to sell any of my relics, so that's unfortunate. If I sold both of my potions, I could get it, but then I have no healing. You know what? Screw it. I think we can manage. This foundation adds 1 to an entire row. We've got our book overclocked now at 3, which isn't ideal because you don't get anything for exceeding that, but for the current moment, it's not like we have anything else that needs to be there. Alright, now here we get to choose what reward we want to take. I'm of course going to go for the anvil, get our crossbow up to its maximum potential. Up. Take the free reroll. What we got now? Study, sturdy, guardian. I don't really like any of that either. Try one more. Sturdy, glacier. Man, none of this synergizes with anything I've got going on. One more. Okay, here we go. Thunder Earrings, that's a good Magitech one. Now we have level 2 of Magitech with a Shock Touch. Now we'll be doing electric damage even with our regular bolts. This is a mini boss. I would like to hit the anvil before I do that. There's 1 potion back, so we're not completely without healing. There we go. We're going to go for the crossbow that gives us more electrocution damage and debuff. We have a shop up here, but we have absolutely no money, so there ain't much point of looking outside of being sad. Which I wouldn't mind either one of those. You can actually kill the merchants, but then they're going to be, any future ones will be hostile to you for that run. And we got a lot of run left to go. Ow. I'm getting my butt kicked. That was bad. Alright. So we got the Thunder Earrings again. Now because of the wisdom talents I have invested, instead of getting 2 copies of it, this will just level up my existing copy, which isn't bad. I've got to be less bad and play more cautious here. This is going to be a really early run to die. I will go ahead and take the enhancement. invest in Ember Relics. Maybe if we get some really nice ones. I'll think about it. Oh, jeez. Those arrows did not go where I wanted them to go whatsoever. Leveling up does restore a little bit of our health. Now, this is either more max HP or defense. I tend to always want to go for defense. That's just me. Okay, we got a Glacier Tomb. More Grimoire damage. MP regeneration. We currently don't really care about NP regeneration. I don't have enough spells for that to matter currently. So we'll just grab that. Now we have more Grimoire haste and damage. We've got to level up. What I wouldn't give for a better thing. Try the free reroll. Guess we could take another lake relic. Actually, this would be our first lake relic. It does give us a very minuscule crit chance. So I guess there's that. Go free, villagers! Get our 2 enchants, which I'm going to go ahead and max out our legendary, so that doesn't need to be artificially boosted by anything now. I guess this will be fine. I'll do one more before we can move on. Money, bag space, experience. I think maybe you'll take a tablet. Out of all of those, I would prefer just more relics, because we don't have very many, but at least when we have them, we'll have something to enhance them with. See what hit me. Go away. I'm having anything invested in Ember. That fire arrow puts in some pretty good work. We can have Companion and Magitech. I think that'd probably be our best option. I want to level up Magitech so we get more electric damage. And even though this is not a great companion by any means, any companion draws fire for you, which can be pretty nice. Another build I would like to do is like an all-companion run. Just have an army with you, but it does seem like it would be possible. Another shop. I've got a little bit of money. And we do have the Zap Bug, but it's too expensive for me. Like I'm getting any boost out of Lake right now. Could maybe sell this and get the Zap Bug. It would get our Magitech up to 4, and having more electrocution stacks is good, I think. I think I'm going to do that. Might not be the smartest move, but we're still mainly electric focused. Simultaneity. the bug to get more on it. At the same time, the quiver kind of needed that too. I don't really need it to be getting overclocked. Having 3 on the bug gives me 2 stacks. Don't really see... Do I have anything invested in that? I do have a 1 on it. Still hasn't overclocked, but I think that's okay. Make our little jellyfish a little better. Boost everything else we can for the time being. It'll do. Now it's boss time. There's a couple bosses we can have here, and we are going to have the Assassin Ninja Cat. See, he's aiming for my jellyfish. Not that time. I think he killed the jellyfish already. Jellyfish does not have much health. I went right into both of those daggers. Our damage output's good. We killed him pretty easy. If only I hadn't been stupid in taking those hits. Okay, a legendary relic, but it's for precision. I'm not doing precision. Let's take the Academy book. Get anything nice here? I never understand that ignore artifact constraints, because I put things in there and then have them exceed their level and it still doesn't change the stats. So I don't find that very useful. Rebellion is a good one. And get some more pluses and a sideways line. This over here so it's still active. So that makes the quiver even more than it needs to be. It needs what, +2? I don't really have any +2s to spare. That's +3. Yeah. Oh well, we'll work it out as things go on. I have 6 gold leaves. Yeah, I'm not even looking. I can't buy nothing. Okay, let's grab another artifact. That sounds good. Tend to have trouble seeing the cracks on the Academy level to find any special exits. Is back to full so long as I don't be stupid. That is asking a lot. Alright, so we got another Magitech thing. We could level that up and it would just be at level 2, but I could also get more fire magic, which I think I kind of want. Now we have our big one, and we can fire some small ones too. Pretty sure MP regen is still high enough that none of that matters. That puts us up to 2 Grimmars. Now when I start having multiple magics, that's when you're probably going to see me start really flooding up, because that's when the buttons really start screwing with me. I've been trying to get better at it. We'll see if it amounts to anything. This stage's boss, either one of its variants, tend to be very rough for me. Something nice. Got all commons and not even anything I particularly want. We could get some lake. Although lake is good, we haven't built up any of it so far. Okay, Magitech, Storm Cloud, Curse. That's a pretty good lake one there, because it just helps everything. Let's take that. Magitech was a good choice too, but I think having some boost from the lake relics will be a good option overall. Do have pretty balanced elemental damage, so we really can utilize things pretty well. Let me just straight up add a level to that already. Which puts it up to 2. Gives us 2 boost and everything, with plus some MP regen. Oops. I always feel like I need to stack it on top. I do not need to do that. I guess we've explored all of that. Wish we had more money for the merchant, but inventory slots isn't bad either. Let's take it. I know our inventory's nowhere close to full, but if the run gets past here, we can start filling up pretty quick. My jellyfish just like instantly dies. Another shop, but I can't do anything with. At least you don't have no potions I care about. I think this is one of the poorest runs I've had. Okay, 2 more inventory slots. Make sure that didn't, okay. You don't want that to deactivate Riley's pocket watch there. Got another room up here. And it's another shop! Yay! This is also coincidentally probably the most shops I've run into in a run. Only I could trade my sapphires for money. Go ahead and take an enchant. Spell casting again. Is everything dead? Huh. Didn't feel like I even did that. Okay, I could just level up that. I kind of prefer a new relic. There's another lake. We'll take that. One more and we get the first lake bonus, which is nice. It boosts HP and... oh shoot, I went right to the mini-boss without thinking. Oh. Okay, what we got now? Oh, this is the other one for the crossbow. Increases our magazine count. Though I wasn't going for sturdy, having both of these, at least we get a little bit more physical damage, and we are potentially can boost our magazine count there, +1. Mage's Coin isn't that big of a deal. Still haven't seen no cracked walls for a secret room. Could be blind, just unlucky. Alright, now the question of what to level up. I've got lots of things I would like to. This has to be all the way up to level 4 to get a second magazine, which is excessive. Could get up to 3 electrocution stacks if we put it all on the zap bug. Which I think might be what I want to do, since we're doing lots of electric stuff anyway. So, boss is going to be next, because we have the mini boss. Which one is it going to be? Okay, the classic one. I can deal with it a little bit better than the other one, but I still don't like these bosses. So much damage too. Bad here. So you have to knock him out of the stupid thing 3 times. Keep doing that a second time in a row? Oh, I'm screwed. Yep. Gosh. I don't know, just something about trying to do these mage builds. I always get bodied at that boss, specifically. Okay, I am going to take a quick lunch break. It shouldn't take that long. So I'm going to put you guys back with the musical stylings of Divide Music while I get some food.
through the night. I face the fears for those who couldn't fight. I bleed the beast that lurks inside your mind. You cannot hide, cannot hide. I spend every waking moment in my head, fighting off the shadows you had left. But what was left? What was left? I look out on a concrete jungle, fall out at the buildings crumble. I can put this behind me, or just pretend. We wait out for the chance I stumble, fall down and my heart might fumble. You will never be like me, so try again. I won't compromise. You must be out of your mind. Smoke is spilling up your sky. Look into my eyes. Everything I left behind. What I prayed to make this right. Feel gone. Lives of those who never see the dawn. Break again because of what went wrong. I must go alone, so please just go home. Go home. I look out on a concrete jungle, fall out at the buildings crumble. I can put this behind me, or just pretend. We wait out for the chance I stumble, fall down and my heart might fumble. You will never be like me, so try again. I won't compromise. You must be out of your mind. Smoke is spilling up your sky. Look into my eyes. Everything I left behind. What I prayed to make this right. Voices I know, they tell me I should come home. Too long I've been on the road, but I am far from home. I won't compromise. You must be out of your mind. Smoke is filling up your skies. Look into my eyes. Everything I left behind. What I prayed to make this roots I carry inside weren't always held together by memories left by your night. Impacts you change forever. I'm not hiding. Good till every soul where I lay my head and the body's cold. I'll be waiting till they'll never find the truth, just dreaming. Only ever beating. Every life the battle's played with reason. Why can I let it go? Take it all away. I'm not scared of dying. You're the curse and the slow denying. When no one breaks, you'll fade away to a death beyond the grave. find the truth just dreaming, only ever feeding. Every life the battle's faith with reason. So why can I let it go? Take it all away, I'm not scared of dying. You're the curse and the slow denying. When the one who breaks you fade away to a death beyond the grave. Hear no angels crying, still not alone in this world so trying. When the one who breaks you fade away, but you will never forget the name. They came into my life with every opposition, pushing back and so much strife. The virtue and spirit holding me through day and night. I never needed this until the moment got so bright. I see it, we know this road has so far to go, but we'll never make it if we walk alone. Until my head rests below this stone, I'll be fighting for this place that we call our home. Hear no angels crying, still not alone in this war, so trying. When morning breaks, you'll fade away. Back again, there will be no sequel. This is the end, knocking at your door. Don't pretend that our strength is equal. I'll wipe you up from the floor. You give away so much false ambition. The arching way will not save your soul. You're the prey and I'm acquisition. Your fate under my control. You could say that my time is arrived. Either way, I am ending your life. History will look back on this day. The day death itself was slain. Take it all away, I'm not scared of dying. With a curse in this life.
Alright. Back from lunch. Time to resume some runs. And hopefully it will go better this time. Getting past the stage 3 boss with what I'm trying to do has proved to be an insurmountable challenge. I normally don't have too much trouble fighting it. It's just trying to do all this magic focus stuff. It's what's killing me. What stinks is that we had the crossbow advantage items. Now we're back to nothing. Phineas Gold. Shooting obstacles more than I am enemies. Alright, what's our first one? Hey, we got the crossbow quiver again. Absolutely. Don't even have to think about that one. And anvil. Don't have really anything that is influencing what I should use. I still kind of prefer lightning. Since we don't have any leaning towards any direction, that's what I'll do. I guess we'll take experience. guess our first magic is going to just be Firebolt. Nice to find some rooms. Far, so good. I hate how it auto-aims to enemies that haven't fully spawned in yet. Like, yeah, they're coming, but when you're shooting in that direction, it really doesn't help. Get a nice Magitech. Oh, we can get Lightning Bolt too. So we are currently a Fire and Electric Mage. To supplement that. Oh, and another Magitech thing. Well, this is a nice passive. Just got a little whirly blade for anyone that gets too close. What are you looking at? And that gets leveled up. You actually have multiple. Ooh, we got a rift. So here's a place where we can get one free relic at the cost of sapphires. Stormcloud, Mystic, Academy. Bolt spells split into 3 directions, but if the power's reduced. You know what? That's still more. We'll take that. Should still be overall more DPS. I feel like I'm having no luck with rooms. Definitely could use a tablet. Got a lot of stuff with no levels on it. Yes, I hear you, Thor. Come on up. Yeah, feel the spread. Dash when I'm doing this. Right. And another Magitech, Thunder Armor. I think that's actually a really good one. Ugh. Definitely getting mage stuff going this time. Hopefully I can, not die. That's the mini boss. Let's wait to do that. I walked right into that. Blamed on myself. Boost, sure. That's nice to find. Maybe a sign of good things to come. This is the way out. Need to go there. I wonder if secret rooms could be like down this way. Doesn't look like it. I used to always find one per area, and now I don't seem to ever find them. Ooh, the oaths. Oaths is a pretty nice one. We get a lot of mileage out of that. Power of the spell makes it do more. Mana consumption is increased. That's okay. As we currently stand, I feel like our MP generation is fine. Oh, maybe not. We really are burning through now. Definitely we're doing pretty good damage. So we really could use some lake stuff. Mystic. That's not bad, because we definitely intend to be at high health. Lake. MP Steel. I'll take that. Sounds quite lovely. I guess going to be the same boss as always? Yeah. I don't know. What's up with that? I prefer the random stuff I had. Tore them apart quite well. Ooh, thunderstorm tracking compass. Well, now we're definitely leaning more towards electric. Something good. Ooh, daydream. That is something good indeed. That's not a good spot to put that. Fully utilize it, would have to be on this row. We'll miss out on one for the sword, but overall we'll be getting quite a few buffs to other things. I don't think that's a bad placement. Put that there. Keep this at +2. At least +1 for that. Okay. Everything's got at least a little bit of levels on it. We're definitely not below our heal threshold. I'm actually skeptical if I should bother to upgrade the crossbow now, because we have definitely gone full magic. Get a good boost, and none of that helps. No. Meteorologist, scholar for more MP regeneration. That could be good. Yeah, let's go for that. It also gets my academy up for more Grimoire haste. What do you got? Is a lake artifact, and also Magitech. Can't evolve 4 simultaneity. Guess we'll take the Star Aquamarine, sure. It is debatable if I care to upgrade my weapon. Let's go ahead and get an enchantment or 2. take this. I don't think we got much invested into grit at the moment. This area? This is just the area? That's not usual. This is a shop, which helps me none. I've already blown all my money. Don't tempt me to murder you. Okay, you didn't. Don't care about none of that. Another shop. Come on, game. Stop giving me so many shops. Nothing else, I guess. Just have mini boss up here then. Suspicious walls. Didn't need to take that last hit, but I did. Okay, what can we get over here? Their lake or max MP, not the best. Oh, I can just upgrade that though. Do that. It's up to level 3. Spell power's only about cut in half, but the consumption is pretty rough. Hopefully we can power through that. Alright, enchant. I'm not leaning on the quiver right now, so do that. So that ups lightning damage anyway. Thunder armor is pretty good. Level up, that'll be some healing. None of this helps me. Free reroll. Medication. Only have a good spot to put that. Put it like here. It's not terrible. Or what are you doing? Enchant off of this, that's nice. Get up our MP steel. That's pretty good too. Stick. None of that. Get another lake artifact. So that's probably our best thing. Actually, we have that one, so we'll just level it up. That's fine. Be free, ducks! I'm just gonna ignore the anvil. Let's just take another artifact. Electric artifacts do work. reward popped up, but those slimes are still alive. Level up the Academy coin. Glacier, Lake Water Bug, or a Foundation. I got a good spot to slap down the Foundation. Oh, that ain't what I'm trying to get. Right here would be good. Does this have anything boosting it? It does. That there. It's on a +1. Yep. Be free, ducks. Nice. Precision, another lake artifact. Academy, Grimoire damage. I feel like we need more Academy than anything else. So the Captivating Lure is nice since it just buffs everything. But let's go for the Pearl Dust. And on to the boss. The same one again. I shouldn't have put on that armor yet. It's not even physically here. Ouch. Getting hit by everything. Taking so much unnecessary damage because I just don't have like any dodge in me. Okay, well, we got the Revive Orb. Guess if you get a legendary Revive Orb, you gotta take it. My level of stupid, I might as well. Ooh, a Miracle. That's pretty nice. I don't really know where I want to put it. I guess here will be fine. It does overclock our tracking compass. That's okay. Gets our Thunder Armor up another level. Have any money? Very little. Can't afford anything nice, that's for sure. It's been some poor runs. Inventory, Slaughter, Tablet. Let's go with Tablet. Stupid damage. And we got another legendary relic, but it's the shadow one, which not exactly doing. Which stinks. It's a nice relic. Should I take it anyway? I gotta take it. Wish I could get some life steal. If I had some life steal going, this would be in pretty good shape, I'd say. uptick in cost. That's nice. And we can make our bolts home. Even better. Plus some more Grimoire haste. Overall, definitely one of my better mage builds. Oh, we got this guy. You know what? I'm gonna hire him. He is one of the more durable companions that can draw aggro. Not doing anything to invest in companion, but hey, meat shield be meat shielding. Alright, anything good or something a little better? Tree of life. Sure, doesn't need to be there. These don't require that extra buff. Anything that I can move there, move that there. I'll also move. What's this do? MP steel? Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Okay. Probably should still upgrade my crossbow, but not really relying on it at this point. Oops. About to use that level up and walked in too much. Stupid, start hitting dumb things. Ooh, what's that? Sturdy. I'm looking for sturdy. Well, you gotta tempt me with a nice legendary. I don't even use my special attack. I'm using magic. Make sure negotiation. Crash. That's Magitech. Plus another meat shield I need friend, which will synergize with the other meat shield I need friend. Free level up, might as well max out the bicorn pipe. Now those triple bolts are almost full damage. We have another level up. Another Magitech, that would get us up to 6. Which boosts our damage, electric damage, even further. Did I miss anything here? No, that was a gauntlet fight. Take an extra artifact. That increased MP cost, I'm not dealing it with that magic steel we got. So we are doing really good there. Glacier, sturdy. Level up our jellyfish. Take another book, not that we need it, but just for the sake of that one challenge. Guess I'll take it. 5. Puts us up to 4. Mini boss. worse, and I... Is our magazine count? Well, there's the other Magitech spell. I think that gives us, like, every Magitech spell. How to actually change these around. I really wouldn't want these two to swap places. Because chances are I'm never using this Ice Bolt. But I can't seem to move it around in any way. It's something that I don't get about this game. They say you can rework them. LT plus the button, maybe? Oh, there we go. Alright. Now we have lots of electric stuff. Lots of zappies. I don't know if we now officially have enough grimoires or if I need another one. Okay, this boss tends to beat the crap out of me, so... Not looking forward to this one. Can you target my friends? And that's why. I always get hit by him just bouncing around. I can't believe I can let myself get hit in that. That's the one thing I've been able to get better at with him. I feel like my own chakrams are kinda making it hard for me to see. Still stomping on the corpse of my friend? I mean, that's fine. I definitely dodged. Uh-oh. Ugh. Oh, okay. Made past stage 3, just barely. Got 2 legendaries, and neither one are anything that I am going for. Fantastic. I do have 1 Ember, but it's just because I have that Firebolt. I don't think it's worth it for me to get that. I'm not using it. Reroll, much worse stuff, and still nothing I can use. Another reroll. Lake. How close am I to another lake level? I need 3 more lake relics. I don't think that one's worth it. I would like Magitech, if possible. Academy. I'll take Academy. That's fine. I need a good boost here. Ooh, another Brilliance. Oh wait, no, I don't have Brilliance on this run, but I will take Brilliance. Oh, finding a good place to utilize it, though, is going to be rough at this point. That gives a whole +5 at this point. That gives +4. I do want this to be maxed. I don't have a good place to put this. I need... Does that work? That works. But now I'm 1 low on that. This is boosted once, so it needs a +3. I don't think I have anything that fits the bill. That's a +3. I don't think I have anything that can utilize a big +5. I can make my boomerangs better. I think that's about as good as we can do. I'm really not using the quiver, so that's fine. Not going to get a full heal, but we'll be close to it. And at least I finally get to see Zone 4 again. It's been a while. A little bit of money. What do you have? Precision, sturdy, lake. Simultaneity. I utilize that in a good spot. I feel like it's going to mostly be overkill, but I could use it over here. If I sell the quiver, I'll have enough. This is not a quiver run anymore, so put that there. Orb doesn't need anything. Orb is always max. This only needs a +2. This only needs a +1. That gives me +3s over here. Got a lot of spare room now for some better relics. We can max out our branch. We can max out that. Honestly, our relics are looking pretty nice. We'll make Colin as good as Colin can be so he can take more hits to the face. That may change as we get better relics, but for now, better meat shield, more gooder. Still not going to go for the anvil. This ain't an anvil run. Potion. This magic build is really working for me. Nice. These guys are pretty tough. Oh, look at that legendary frost relic when I'm not doing that. I've never gotten a good Frost Relic build going in general. Negotiation would have been great to have a lot earlier. I know this is great, but I'm going to take one more tome. Just because that should definitely meet my one goal of having enough of them. Up. Using wrong spells and stuff. That's okay. We seem to be actually powerful enough for that not to matter. I accidentally activated my lightning armor. That was a waste. Let's let that come back. No, there wasn't nothing to fight here anyway. Relic! Don't need the Glacier bug, I need the Magitech bug. Lake. It's okay. Another Academy will up the whole level, which means more haste. We'll take that. 16 Grimoire haste. Slots. Yeah, I'll take that. We are starting to get full now. This is just the exit. Nice. Oh god. Yet again, nothing. There's something from Magitech that I haven't gotten this run. Plus 8 lightning damage. Very nice. Started this out as pretty much an all-rounder mage, and back to just straight lightning. What else could you possibly need, right? Max HP or artifact. You know, I think at this point it might be good to have a little extra HP in case of sheer stupidity. Most powerful I've felt being a mage. Though, be advised, I'm not even doing any of the hard mode challenges, so I guess it don't really mean much. What do we get? What do we get? Probably could have utilized the white paper. Sticking it in between two things. Got a lot of stuff going on over here. Magitech's almost maxed out, which is cool. This is Lake. If I want to up my Magitech, going to have to like put it here in between two Magitech things. Where's my basic bolt? That's not a particularly choosy thing. There we go. That ups our Magitech level another one, so one more and we'll be max. 15 more HP. When things do 20 plus damage, but it's something. Explored everywhere? No. Get down here. Oops, I walked right into that one. Dead. See, if I had some lifesteal too, this would be like an immortal build at this point. Alright, time for the boss battle. Kinda hard to figure out my DPS on this dummy given my current build. Pop off our HP, this guy can really hurt really quickly. Uh-oh. Right into that. And here's the big pain in the butt part. Honestly don't know how you're supposed to dodge that. That's the best I can do with it. Uh-oh. Doing stupid. Trouble here. See, this is where I really struggle with the bosses with doing magic, because I have to dash. There's just no not dashing. I can get away with it with smaller time enemies, but not a boss. However, this guy is dead. Had to go through my healing potions, but hey, I finally made it to 5. Something nice. What was that? The meteorite earrings. I love Solar Blade, but not doing Solar Blade. Really would like a Magitech item. Priest Grimoire, Haste of Grimoire, Right Slot. That would be really good to have on the Thunder Armor. But there we go. Now we could spam our Thunder Armor a lot quicker, which is definitely putting in a lot of work. Alright, full health going down to the Rooted Cave. Things down here are very not nice. Very little money. What do you have? Absolutely nothing of use to me. Useless. Would really like one more Magitech artifact. I kind of want to boost up HP. I really want to make it through this run. Let's go for that. We can always get an artifact off of a level up. I only need one more Magitech to have max boost. That thing spawned on top of me. There's stuff alive down here? The more particle effects there are, the harder for me to see what is actually enemy and what is me. Don't need none of that. Vision first, 30 Mystic. Do I have the Firefly already? I don't think I do, so that should be what I need to have level 10. Electrocution activation time is -1 second, which is huge. Okay, wait, there's a potion here. Where's the potion? I need potion. Oh. That was a weird spot. Such a problem for me and my limited mobility. Is this a secret? I somehow opened up a secret room. Physical damage for both of those. Great. I don't focus on any physical damage. Finally find a hidden room on accident, and that's what I get. It's beautiful. Let's just enchant some stuff. That'd be pretty good right now. Mr. Boomer. I took damage from that, didn't I? My health is now gone. It's a little bit of a back. Blow up on my buddy. He can just respawn, I can't. I have no room. Unless I got rid of something. There's honestly nothing I really want to get rid of at the moment. But not have the Charm of Lightning. I feel like I would like to have that more than the Firefly, because this gets deactivated when I get hit. It's fine. I'll just convert that into a reroll as soon as I figure out how to get down there. Okay, that's just the exit. Nothing here either, huh? That fireball. Whoa, what is that? I feel like I've seen that before. Jeez, why is this room so tough? Everything dead yet? That's an extensive room, and I did not get no levels. Okay, managed to level up and not get hit. Another shade wouldn't be bad, but I don't really need it at this point. Free reroll, just see if there's something sparkly. Nope. Finally made it to the enchant room. So what can I do with this? Grimoire damage, lightning damage. This one's really low. This one will be good to put up to just on its own. These earrings are good, and I got nothing on it. Alright, double enchant, sure. Not mad at that. Just hopefully I can heal more than I take. The final boss is going to really put me. Actually, for all I know, there's an even further level now. I haven't been past here since Chapter 4, since I started doing this other run business. Where is this thing hiding? Ooh, I almost just walked into that like a smart person. Oh, that's a boom. No boom, please. all kindly to stop shooting things my way. Good. No additional damage. Perfect. No level up. Okay. And get the Thunder Earrings to max. Ups my lightning damage as well. All around good. Most of my stuff is pretty well leveled up. Oh wow, that's a lot of fireballs. Ouch! Oh my gosh. I'm getting decimated by stuff over there. Keep that away from me. Jeez, these guys over here are hooking me from afar. I can't get up to them. Well, that was terrible. And I've only got one healing potion. I wish I could exchange these for healing potions. Here's the question. How am I supposed to level this up? I don't have a spot to set nothing. I have to drop just to do that. That's annoying. Fire. Not looking good HP-wise for the boss. I would have to just straight up not get hit. I'd go everywhere here? Yes, I did. And here we go. Oh, that ain't even a healing potion. Just increasing my physical damage because I can. Why not? I do have my one revive, but it only brings me back at half HP, so... You the same guy? Same freaky crow thing? Yep. Looking good. Well, my revived stone shattered. I just can't dodge enough. That's the problem. I get too screwed up with my fingers of what I'm doing with casting a spell or trying to dodge. And that's why I always end up losing. And let me guess, that still didn't unlock anything because I didn't technically complete the run. Oh, I did get the one with the Grimoires. Ghost. Grimoires do not consume MP. Weapon damage is nothing. Interesting. So you have to only attack through magic to be the ghost. So that just leaves these two. So I can try to do maybe a more reliable build now. Let's try something with the Fox. I really like the Fox, though its healing isn't good. But it gives you a lot of space. Try the Katana again. And let's switch things around. Maybe try a powerful Solar Blade or Planet build. So I'm not going to be focusing on using MP anymore. Let's go ahead and have max luck. Let's go with some, yeah, why not? Attack speed's nice. On our adaptive carrot. You know what, let's try the planets. A really powerful planet build could be really good. You know, something like that, I'm probably going to want evasion. Because I'm going to be letting the planets kind of do the work for me. We can start out with the legendary planet, the Dark Planet. And we even have enough to have another one. We could get the Ashen Planet. What can we get out of Shadow? Just some evasion. That's fine. I don't think we'll have any trouble getting the Ashen Planet. Oh wait. I'm stupid. I forgot again. I didn't complete these ones. I can't use any of this. Never mind. So instead of all of that in luck, we are going to go big on attack speed. Some ingenuity is nice. Get extra choices, get some evasion and inventory slots. All around good. Alright. It's been a while since I've done something with a regular weapon. Stupid. First level up. Well, there's a planet. Well, everything here, yeah, sure. Maybe we'll end up with a planet build anyway. Just without any help. You know, an early enchant when you got planets isn't bad, because they are high-leveled things. They can be leveled up quite a bit more than most other relics. At least now dodge will always be dodge. Run from me, medics. Not my fault you don't have anything to heal. I'd say I like any of that. Ember could be alright. Let's take a bit more dodge. Some shadow isn't bad. Oh wow, it's a 3-1 too. We'll have a level 3 yellow planet. Nice. And yet it can still take 3 more levels. Nothing there. What's something down here? Stuff. It's been so long. Fence. Nice free little reward there. Anvil. Let's see. Lightning sword. Continuously gain blade slash sheath. Onohara special attack is special attack heavy slash is affected by attack speed. Heaven Ring, that's the one I really liked. Geez, another enchant. It's like it knows I have a planet. I would like to get some more. Are you going to jump up, or you just want to sit there looking at it? Okay. Oh, you're not dead. Pump up, lazy bot. One reroll. Well, there's the Ashen Planet. Definitely not a great one, but hey. You're here for 1 second and you left. Pain in the butt, cat. Okay. We'll give it 2 as well. Doesn't lag too far behind. Oh, it's mini boss time, I didn't even realize. Okay, get another shadow, that's okay. Yeah, we'll take that. some more evasion. That can also lead to another dash, which is very helpful. Seems like I'm hard locked into this boss now. Kinda missed the other bosses at this point. A Royal Academy relic. Well, there's the sky blue planet. There's another one. Take it. This is actually our first one of these. Can we get a nicer one? That'll do. Getting at least a little boost. First time in a long time, can't even use the heart. Alright, really hope we can get the planet boost one here. Not there. Not here either. Nope, 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 nope. Roll. Shoot. Only got one more chance here. And get nothing. Dang. That's... Oh, that sucks. Guess we'll increase our evasion and critical chance. A little bit of money. Not quite enough to get these things. The green key. I sell my healing potions, I can get it. Is that smart? No, but Fox doesn't have good evade or healing anyway, so it's fine. Where's my anvil? Definitely be taking that. This isn't the one I remember. Messed up this. Let's see here. Yeah, this ain't the one I was thinking of. Seems to work pretty good because that's if it reaches that max state. This goes like crazy. Some major attack speed. Why are all my legendary things Academy? I don't have any rerolls left either. I spent them all trying to get something I didn't get. Shadow it is. Precision, Magitech, Ember. Man, not looking good for a coherent build now. Take the enchant, power up what planets we do have. On reroll we saved, and it gets us nothing we're looking for. Guess we'll take this. At the very least, I can buff up some stuff. Yeah, that works. That there. Don't have the money to hire you, good sir, or I would most definitely take a meat shield. Sword isn't what I was going for, but it's pretty awesome once it gets going. Get enough money to get Colin still. Don't ever see secret rooms. Ooh, we got triple. That's beautiful. Let's power up the Earth. And the yellow planet, which I think is Saturn. Nice. Let's just go for another relic. We probably could use the re-rolls, however, not having any luck with or without them. This is a mini boss, that's fine. Get destroyed. Alright. Companion, solar. No, just even though it ain't what we're looking for, let's take a companion. Anything to draw aggro away can help. Another store. We don't have much money. We got nothing of value anyway. Fantastic. Major bad luck. And we get the... Whoa, what's going on with my controller there? To fight Zapiggy this time. Evade as much as I did there. Took a lot of unnecessary damage. Man. Decent stuff, but nothing that I'm trying to get. Precision. We can get a second blue planet? I thought those were all unique. Or is that a different one? Oh, this is the sky blue planet. That's like Neptune. This one's Earth. Much as the Centamani stone sounds, let's try to keep with some sort of theme. Dang. This round hates me. Oops. Can't buttons all of a sudden. Yeah, I just can't get good stuff. Won't get much healing either because we're the fox. That's why I shouldn't have belugaed through all of those magic bullets. 640 ain't much. What do you got, lady? Love to have that, but ain't no way I'm pushing to that. More inventory slots. Or money. Our inventory's not very full. Let's actually take some money. More. Back here, you llama-looking thing. Funny. Oh, something for companion. I got a companion. Might as well take it. Maybe we'll stack on some more since I can't get the things I'm looking for. Definitely enchant. Distant swarms. And it's still not over. Woo! Thank goodness for our dodge. None of this is anything I want. Well, a rebellion can work. Do something for us anyway. I can't, well, I can rotate this. Actually, no, that is on a +1. Never mind. Yeah. Keep the mole leveled up. I got another level up. Ooh, the pinwheel's nice. I'll take that. Even more evasion. Sorry, mole. Pinwheel's more important. Okay. Champ. So I can max out Yellow Planet. Or I can just give a little bit more to Blue Planet. Let's just give a little more to Blue Planet. Kind of keep things a little even. So every planet has its use, and hey, a double enchant. I'm getting lots of enchants for a planet build, but I'm not getting the planets. missing a bunch. I'll mention their artifacts that help boost them. Ouch. Dodge like one thing, but when it's a whole string of attacks, that's a different problem. Quite overwhelming amounts of enemies in these rooms. Okay. A lot of our planets are either 1, 2 away. Now they're all 1 away from being maxed. I don't know what I want to go with here. Does this give me another dash? No. I can only have a max of 1 dash there. I think the Broken Sapphire is actually quite a bit of help for me with that invasion. Oh, mini-boss. Doing this. Okay, took him out, okay. No problem. Red planet, alright. Another planet. I need the one that makes the planets attack more frequently, though. Okay, you shouldn't be a problem with me being able to dodge. Out of there. Lasers. Where's the lasers? 2. One more. Yep. Fire. Swish. He's dead. See, no problem when I'm not having to cycle between a grimoire and not being able to dodge. I'm not seeing anything I want. Please. I could use white paper to get another planet skill, actually. We'll cheat, do plus 12%. Ooh, what's this one? Conviction, plus 5. That can just immediately max out Mars. That would not be nearly as useful in most other runs. I actually have a lot of money. What do you got? Garbage. Of course. I'll actually throw a reroll in here. That kind of helps my planets, but I've got the sapphires. One more. Dang. Garbage. Well, I guess I'll buy a healing potion. And hope for future shops to not be so bad. Enchant. Take it all. Although I'm getting pretty close to not needing it for my planets. Can't I get nothing nice? How does this one work? Don't like it, that's for sure. Just want to take another dice, I guess. I've got so much room, but I just can't get stuff to fill it. Despite that, we've been doing pretty good, and I don't feel like our weapon's actually doing all too great. Okay, let's up that one, and we'll up this one, sure. Getting a lot of max planets now. Only I could get the rare ones. A few relics there are that actually complement it. Easy. Like, not very much spawned there. Despite the lack of damage, we are doing a lot better than my other attempts. Really don't know. I kind of need a good thing of both, but I just honestly been having bad roll luck. Not really maxed out on anything. Probably could actually use like some physical damage boosts so my weapon would hit harder, but it's business making do. A little bit of guaranteed evasion has been paying dividends. This one cannot give me any planet. Taking Ember or anything at this point's just stupid. I'd rather have an empty inventory than one full of junk that ain't helping me. Might be the wrong way of looking at it, but it's just how I feel. I've never found a secret room in the Wastelands. I don't even know if one spawns. It doesn't really have walls that have cracks in it. finally took a hit. And still cannot get a good roll to save my life. Like, none of this can even complement my stuff whatsoever. What do you got? That's a lifesteal, but it's a dangerous lifesteal. And that's just useless. Also useless. You know what? I'll take your healing potions. Since healing doesn't work well on the fox, I might as well have all I can. Ember, Windsong. We'll take some Windsong, I guess, just to take something. Attack speed certainly won't be a hindrance to this weapon. Do I even want an enchant? I guess. Just wish I had a new planet to pile it on. Potion I can pick up now, but I've got to do a little bit of healing for sure. Come on. Nope, of course not. Guess it could take a little bit of HP. I don't know what to do at this point. I'm so deep into the run and I'm not getting jack diddle. It started out looking so promising. Don't look at me. Oh, there's the enchant right at the start. So, with that, I can have the planets I do have all be max. That's something. What's this? Cold damage? I'm not a mage. I'm a yes. What kind of damage do you do? Yes. Alright, let's see how good we can do against this guy. That's a rare starting move for you. I was in a bad spot for that. Whew. Get out of here. And the meteorite earrings to make me sad. Okay, there's something for Planet for once, the giant telescope. Definitely would like to get that, the +1 it needs. It gives me a dash. If I take that away, I don't have the dash. I guess that's not that big of a deal. Let's put that there. Something nice. Not exactly. However, I can put that to 2 and that to 1. Still hurting, but still going. What you got, old man? Ah, why can't I get anything? Just a moment, please.
I've seen this so many times before. Blood and war is all I've ever known. I've lost my holy mind, nothing to repent. Every day I must refine, further on the sand. Nothing worth the cost, prices I must pay. Everything I lost.
Yeah, I don't know why my thing got messed up there for the music. Seem to be having trouble with that. Alright, so I'm just going to finish up this run, and that is going to be it for tonight, because apparently my kid has decided to wake up early for the first time in I don't know how long. Let's see. We can even get through this area. Why does it seem like we're not doing any damage at all? I'm beating the crap out of this thing, but there's no HP loss. confused. Now it's starting to drain. Oh jeez, I'm getting destroyed here. Just did not get enough pieces to the puzzle to really make it in this section. Wow. Just barely survived that area, and now we have no HP, even with all of our potions. Is it this thing in here? Was this thing in the boss? Can't say I've recognized that. So much damage to have any chance here. That guy's a problem for me, though. Wish those bombs did friendly fire. Ugh. Come on. Give me something to help with this. Game says no. One more. Nothing. Guess I'll take this just for the very slight boost it will give to all of the elemental damage of the various planets. I don't think it will really make a difference, but I don't know what to do. Just getting really bad pulls. And none of this helps me either. Secret there. We do have a pathway down here. Healing things again. Not dead. Wait, is there still something here? Apparently so. All the way on the other side. That's weird. There's a potion in this room? Where? Give me that. Glug, glug, glug. Need that now. Experience, because that will heal me ever so slightly. And nothing useful. What a surprise. All the things I'm trying to get, I can't get nothing. Guess we'll just up our normal attack damage by a small percent. Taking nothing, I guess. Guess I should just make it sturdy and song stuff, something like that. Got hit, don't even know by what. great. Bonk. Again, stuff that just does not help. Woo. +1. I hate that I've got all these planets that are like max leveled, and yet I'm just like missing a couple key pieces to turn this into a really broken build. All because I just can't get good rolls. Matt, you gotta die. I don't know why I've never seen you before, but your healing will not be tolerated. That many in a row there. Ugh, no level up out of all that. Got a room over here. Really thought I could get both of those quests at the same time, but it looks like I might have to actually do them one at a time, because I just having such bad luck with rolls. And one of the healing bats is here. Wish I had a healing bat. Nope, nope. Nope. Yeah, whatever. I'm just taking crap at this point. Pretty sure I'm doomed either way, but it is what it is. Not see me get through the next boss, both at about half my HP currently, and just not getting the buffs I need. Potion. Jeez. Not with the lasers. Jeez. Oh, I'm dead. I haven't. There is no way. Yep. Might want to stick to one at a time, me. Alright, but at least I unlocked one thing. That's something. Well, anyone that joined in, I appreciate you watching. You have a great rest of your day, and bye.
play. I wallow in the shadow of gray and let the anger invade. And there's nothing that is gonna take me away. Every moment that I fight's another inch in your grave. Tear down flesh and blood, skin to bone and then the bone to dust. And when